I'm about to climb this hill. There is a path which I think Dylan originally cut through the forest. It goes to the top, but I want to extend the path so that it ends up in the firebreak on the far side of the hill. This is the Muse. It's apartment blocks, and there's a firebreak behind Gleneagle Road. So we're going to climb the hill and cut a little path at the top there by the firebreak. So here is the start of the path into the forest. So this is the start of the path into the forest. You can see it's fairly well worn. So here is the view looking back. I came from down there. That's the suburb of Welcome Glen. So here goes the regular path. It seems to be starting to head down. Here is a new path. A path that Debbie and I have been using, and I can tell, not just the only thing that tells me that this is the path I need to hack is it has ribbons which we tied on the tree to indicate where the path is, but otherwise it's very overgrown and thick. So what we plan to do, or I plan to do, is to just clear this path so that one can see where exactly we are going through this forest, and then eventually this forest is going to lead us to the firebreak if we continue along this path. So I would be a bit of a loss, but there is a second piece of cloth, and there hanging in the tree I see another one. Somewhere, I think it's there. So this is the area that's going to be cleared a bit. The thing to do with cut branches is to use them to line the path and define it, so that you don't get lost. So there goes that tree. So the marker's tied onto the tree. It's a little in the way, but not really. And if it helps to define the path, right. We're just keeping on clearing little branches sticking out. So that's all clear. So basically these two, one of which has still got a marker on it, and then we're out in the clear. So here's the marker, which is always thankfully a little hard to untie. They're meant to be, even though they've just got one half a knot. Now that's going to lie like a good log next to the path. These are sticking in a bit, so they've got to go. I think it's better to tie this onto a live tree than a dead one that's going to just there's the marker. There's the path, all nice and clear, lined with branches. We come here. There's a white cloth at the start of it. Again, I can see the handiwork of the delightful Debbie, who I think had been here before and hacked and laid some branches next to the path. At the very least, she broke these branches off, so they were out the way. And then there's the path into the forest. Just going to clear those a little. And here we're looking out on the firebreak. Here is the cloth marking where the path starts. Apart from those few branches, the path seems entirely clear. So that's overlooking the sea, Glencairn Beach, Glencairn Expressway. Deb and I stealth camped over there once, and we made a path along the top of this mountain. So now we've got a path along the top of the mountain that now goes through the forest, easily accessible. And there it goes. So if you are coming down the side of the firebreak, this is facing east, the sea. You come to this little piece of cloth. Here is the path that we've cleared up. So let's walk you through this path. And here we come to the path that was there, which I think Dylan cut. I don't know if anyone finds forest spooky. My advice would be to stop watching so much horror.